Today I am going to start the chapter number 5, that is vector. Introductions. Firstly, you should know that what is vector. This is on page number 70. Vectors are the pair of directions and magnitudes which usually represent a vector with an arrow. Arrowhead is the direction of the vector and length is the magnitude. The vectors are used for representing the vector quantities. You know that vector quantities are those which have particular direction, which have direction, which will told you the direction in scalar quantity. There is no, the direction is not given in the scalar quantities. Now we will talk about the vector representation. What is the vector representation? Vector is represented by the arrowhead. Okay, by the arrow. The head of the arrow will represent the magnitude, and direction, and the length shows the magnitude of any vector. Afterwards, you will see that this is the representation of the vector. Initial point of vector AP is A and terminal point is B. Magnitude of the vector is the length of AB and its direction is from A to B. Now we will talk about the multiplication of a vector by a number. You will see that vector f is 2 centimeter long. If we multiply it by 2, so it will be 4 centimeter long, and if we will half the vector f, so it will 1 centimeter long. This is the multiplication of the vector by the number. And if we talk about in the negative form, vector f is 2 centimeter long. Vector minus 2f, the direction will be changed in it, and it is 4 centimeter long, and minus half f, direction will be changed. If the direction is changed, so the vector will be 1 centimeter long. Now you will see this a multiplication of vector by a scalar mean making a multiplication of a vector. The following example represent scalar multiplication graphically by a scalar vector. Okay, this is the representation of multiplication of the vector, that is V is one vector, then two vectors are combined together, so this is V2. In the second example, the direction is changed, so it is minus 3V. Then there is a negative of a vector. What is negative of a vector? If the vector is negative of a vector have a same magnitude but point is the opposite direction, for subtraction we add the negative vector. So it will be minus b. The direction of the negative vector is changed from the positive vector. Graphical method. In the graphical method, we will talk about the head to tail rule. What is the head to tail rule? That in the vector A, we will join the tail of the vector B from the head of the vector A, and the R vector is the resultant vector, that is the combination of A plus B. Vector addition. Vector addition. What is vector addition? Vector addition is the that is the equation A plus B is say R. If you want to calculate the resultant vector, you will add vector A and B, so it is the vector addition. Now the vector subtraction. If the one vector is in positive direction, if the direction of the vector is changed, so it is called as the negative vector. So vector subtraction, for vector subtraction, resultant vector is equals to A plus minus B, because the direction of the vector is changed, and the final equation is equals to A minus B. This is the vector. This is for the vector subtraction. You will see in this equation, vector u is in one direction, vector minus v is another direction. So the answer will be u plus minus minus or v, because it is in the opposite direction. Trigonometrical ratio. Trigonometrical ratio are ratio which are used to measure the magnitude and the theta angle of the anybody. Trigonometry is the branch of maths. Our knowledge of trigonometry is an aid which deals with the ratio between the sides of the triangle for the solution of the various problems in the physics. Side of the triangle and magnitude and the theta, we have to find out the theta by the help of these trigonometrical ratio. These are the trigonometrical ratios. Sin theta is equals to perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Cos theta is equals to base upon hypotenuse. Tan theta is equals to perpendicular upon base. These are the values. These are the trigonometrical ratio values of the sin theta, cos theta, and tan theta. These are the trigonometrical ratios. These are the values. These are the constant values which we use in the numericals. Now the resolution of a vector. What is the resolution of a vector? The process of splitting a vector into its component is called the resolution of a vector. Splitting of the vector is called as the resolution of the vector. We will define this resolution of a vector in this way. Consider a vector f is represented by the line segment OC making an angle theta with x-axis. Number 2 point, draw perpendicular CA and CB on x and y axis respectively. OA vector direction is always along x-axis, so it is fx. OB and AC direction is along or parallel to the y-axis, so it is denoted by fy. By height to tail rule, sum the vector f and y in the vector f. Angle between fx and fy is 90 degrees, so they are rectangular component. Component can be determined in terms of magnitude of f. The right angle triangle OAC will be theta cos theta is equal to OA upon OC. OA is equal to OC cos theta. Fx is equal to F cos theta. Similarly, sin theta is equal to AC upon OC. AC is equal to OC sin theta. Fy is equal to F sin theta. This is for the x-axis. Composition of vector by rectangular component. By this we will find out the magnitude of the resultant vector f. This is by using the Pythagoras theorem we have Pythagoras theorem we have OC का whole square OA का whole square plus AC का whole square. F square is equals to fx square plus fy square f root fx square plus fy square. Now we will put tan theta is equal to AC upon OC, or this is the equation for finding out the magnitude or and direction of the resultant vector f. No, this is the work which you have to do in your copies. That is the define vector, describe head to tail rule, describe resolution of vector, describe the composition of vector by rectangular complement. Thank you.